think that worked. Yeah, that worked. Good evening, everybody. Hello.
Evening.
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Why it's just frozen on my face?
It's frozen on your face. Everyone's just shut up completely now, haven't
I think, well, because you told us to mute, and then we were like, oh, okay, well, let's be quiet now.
Okay, sorry, my apologies.
I
got into concentration mode.
Painting your nails.
I'm fucking it up so badly.
Oh, no, mine's coming out okay. I'm doing blue. We're not painting our nails as well.
Like Kabbage is gone. He's AWOL.
He's abandoned us.
I'm here. Don't worry about it.
All I can see is a frozen picture of me on the stream.
Oh, really?
That's all I'm getting. With your hand on your face?
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah, that one.
This is a good stream.
10 out of 10.
Look like I'm having problems. Oh dear.
It's also on the wrong game for me. I don't know whether that's universal.
What's this? Yes. Oh, there's my face moving, and it says Ibn Ob.
I updated it. I did update it.
I don't know why.
Fake news.
Bollocks. I just can't do this today. This Nirvanish is not my friend.
Okay, well, it seems to be working, but it's still got the wrong name on it.
I'm sorry, guys. I thought I updated it.
It's okay. Do. Filling time music. Ooh.
Better?
It still keeps going down a little bit for me, but I'm not 100% whether that's me or whether that's.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Every time it kind of flashes back to Tash, she's just swearing.
Sorry.
Shit. All right.
I have a problem.
You scuffed it.
Where have you gone? What are you doing?
Better?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad I could fix.
I'm proud of you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. So we need some subjects. I thought this was Cabbage's job.
It was. He failed. He had one. He had one thing to talk about, but he didn't bother to tell us about it, so we didn't catch up on it.
I thought that was less my fault and more that everyone should immediately watch it. Yeah, it was a Saturday. It's a great day.
Well.
We had
Been busy.
I have some other topics. None of it was the SpaceX thing. You know about that?
I don't know what that is.
The space. Elon Musk got a rocket, flew it up into space, brought it back down, landed.
Oh.
Yeah, did it pretty well.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so he sort of did that. He was pretty happy with that.
How far did it go?
Pretty far.
Okay.
Hang on, I can't find it. I thought I saw it, but maybe I'm just losing my mind. Look, it went pretty far, right? That's what we'll go with.
I like that. It went pretty far.
Yeah, it's like, well, that's enough about that.
Well, it happened. Yeah, it was a big deal apparently, which I can,
What old Elon?
Yeah, well, he's pretty proud of it. I'm pretty sure.
Who is he?
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
He's the man what did the Tesla and that, isn't he?
What did the Tesla
Yeah.
that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
like a real
that's a
life. He's like the real life Iron Man. I can't think of Iron Man's
Without
actual
Tony Stark.
Tony Stark. Yeah, he's like a real life Tony Stark. So he gets involved with everything.
And he's from
That's
South
And
Africa.
yeah, he is from South Africa.
I hope he makes a
Um,
fly suit.
He's involved with hyperdrive, isn't he? Hyperdrive is slightly more exciting, I think, than the rocket taking off.
Well, he's doing other things. You know what I mean? He's always knocking about. He's always in the news. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I thought it was a bit of controversy over his he had purchased his brother-in-law's business,
Right.
which is like they put solar panels in roofing tiles,
Right.
which is actually quite a good idea, really. But that's so expensive that nobody buys them. And they were pretty much on the verge, so he just bought them out or heavily invested in them to try and prop them up and keep them going.
Why is
So
that
I think it was a little. Sorry,
Why is that controversial?
because it's a company is a family company that's slightly not doing particularly well. So I think he it is controversial, really, though, isn't it? Because he's like propped up a company that in theory shouldn't be successful.
Like should have failed.
Yeah.
Mish.
But maybe he sees opportunity.
Maybe he does. And his isn't he building a massive battery production warehouse in, I don't know, it's in the desert somewhere. And he's building it as they go along, so it can go into production and start building batteries before it's fully finished. So he'll scale it up. He'll scale it up as he goes along, that's a good idea as well. But it's planning. But yeah, he's involved in lots of weird and wonderful little projects. So yeah, it is odd that they keep switching to full screen people. It's a little bit odd.
I know it looks really
Right.
strange on the screen. It's like a lot of movement between people. It's like this person, now this person, now this person. Look. Heck.
But he's hasn't he got involved with some brain tech company? They're going to plant chips in your head.
Oh, what, like gamer?
Yes, I think so. I don't know the full facts.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, that would. It's scary. That'd be scary.
That would be, yeah. It's just like, oh, you think they can track you now? It's like one around, like, where are they going?
In all fairness, like, how many of us are actually doing something that they would care about?
That's true.
Everybody?
Like, be like, she buys an awful lot of things on eBay that she doesn't need. That's irresponsible.
We could get onto a controversial subject then about WikiLeaks and the data their recent data dump with privacy and
Like controversial Amazon purchases.
with
I
all
got
the
a funny package from Amazon actually, just to sort of like take this on a tangent of if you get through a really small package and you're like, I don't know what this could be, like I don't know what this is, and I was really freaked out because I was like, I haven't ordered anything online for ages. I was like, what the hell is this? Just being like, someone sent me something. It could be anthrax. And like opened it and it was like some like tiny, the thinnest tape ever for like making nail art. And I was like, oh, I just freaked out about some tiny sellotape that took like over a month to get here from China. I'd forgotten about and paid 94. Yeah, anyway, sorry, on with more interesting things.
That's nothing wrong with that. That's
I
did wonder what you were going to say was your weird and wonderful package you received from Amazon
it was drugs.
No, I was just thinking about the items that High Voltage Kate has added to your wish list and basket before. So I did wonder if it was.
Well, it wouldn't have been in that sort of little package. It was thin as well.
It might have been. And I took in a parcel the other day for a neighbour. And we actually had two packages. One was for us and one was for our neighbour. So I put the neighbour's one on the stairs and I put our package on the table. I come up here, and in the evening, I come up here, and Katie decided that she was going to open her parcel. But she thought that both parcels were for her. Why I would put them in separate places, I don't know, but that's what she wanted to do. So she opened. That's really off-putting. That just switched to Tash on my screen.
Sorry.
Like, oh.
So she opened both, and she came upstairs and she said, "You didn't tell me that package wasn't for me." And I was like, I assumed you would have looked at the label before opening it. She was like, "It's a dildo." And I was like, "No, it's not. You cannot open our neighbour's package and for it to be a dildo for you to then go, 'Sorry, here you go, I brought it round for you.'" And she was like, "No, it wasn't," which was, yeah. But it would have been really funny if it actually was. Like,
what would you even have done? Because, they'll get a card through their door saying, "I've left it with blah, blah number." So you can't even pretend like it was lost in the post. So you've then got to be like, "Look, I got your package. My wife accidentally opened it."
you'd have to tape it back up, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, I suppose so. But with those Amazon, like the cardboard strip things that are on the DVD boxes, or any of that tape with like the meshy stuff on it, you cut through that, and then it comes back with like brown tape or just a lot of sellotape over it. They'll be like, they know our secrets.
I don't know how you'd get around it. You'd have to put like no, you couldn't even do that. I was going to say you'd have to put a false panel in another box. You'd have to order something else, or you'd order the exact same item, and when it arrives, swap the labels over. That would work.
Or order it to their address. Say it's
because it would come with your name on it.
Not if you put it as a gift.
I've had I've had gift parcels before, and they've come with
they've had things still in.
Yeah, the person who's actually sent it.
Ah, maybe not then.
Ho ho ho! I saw that.
You saw nothing.
What happened?
Nothing.
Welcome back, Kabbage.
Right.
Is your internet fixed?
Well, it was broken for me, but apparently it was someone else, so just sort of let them do what they want.
Okay.
Did he go away and come back again?
Yeah, he did. You didn't even notice, did you?
Well, I thought it looked funny.
You thought it was quiet.
Yeah, which is pretty damn unusual for Kabbage, actually, to be fair.
That's just rude.
But not untrue.
True.
So, you were going to say something controversial about WikiLeaks.
Oh, we were talking about privacy, weren't we? And the data dump from WikiLeaks. And
oh yeah, hang on, I got this in my favourites.
Have you? Oh, what? Okay. It's things like TVs. That was it's like they could hack into your TV. Yeah, Samsung TVs.
They weren't. It wasn't hacking. It's not hacking if Samsung allow it. Samsung were allowing this sort of stuff to go down.
Oh, were they? Okay.
They were hacking with the CIA. Yeah, it was the whole thing. Oh,
wow.
Not after that. Not on a Samsung TV now. Not here.
No.
I really don't think it's that bad. Like, my conversations aren't interesting enough for the government to give a shit.
It's not just.
But I am interesting, so I am worried. Free content and all that. I mean, they want to sell that. Done.
The scary thing is, though, that all of the stuff, like all of the hacking tools they had, were classed as unclassified. Because if they were classified, they would get in trouble for sharing them and for copyright. But they were classed as unclassified, which meant that they were being shared and put on other people's devices. If somebody else then found that, you've then got that hacking tool is unavailable to the general public or the general population. That's the scary thing, because you could then have someone actually pinpoint you. And
so like creepers who actually care could figure out what you were doing.
Yes, and you could then be blackmailed and go down this whole weird and wonderful,
Well, I don't like the idea that some little lad in the NSA is just knocking about thinking, "Hang on, let's have a little look at Sam." You know what I mean?
I'm fairly sure it would probably be done on an algorithm that picked up like specific words. they wouldn't just have someone listening to every single thing you decide to say.
Well, I
Not
played,
like that guy in South Park, just looking in everyone's bathrooms,
well,
Yeah.
just bashing away.
well, I play CS:GO, so I say bomb quite a lot.
Yeah, but they'd want the context around it, wouldn't they? So it wouldn't just be the word bomb. It would be like plant bomb,
All right,
that kind of thing.
plant the
Or
bomb.
like,
Plant the bomb.
tomorrow, I'm going to go down to the local train station. I'm going to plant a bomb. I'm going to wait until it's school time and blow it up.
What sort of algorithm do you think they got?
What?
There you
Why?
No,
There you
but
go.
they'd look for keywords within that sentence, wouldn't they, that were joined together?
Well, you just bring this
So
viewers to the stream at the moment.
Yeah, so the TSA might break into my house now.
See, no, I just don't like the idea that, I say, I'm going to go plant the bomb at B, and they fancy, let's just go, knock him out. Let's go to his house, smash his teeth in.
I just think it's highly unlikely.
But
Because they wouldn't just turn up on one sentence, would they? They'd then listen more and find out more what you're referring to.
But they could take all of what you've just said and then use it for a real attack.
They could. Yeah,
here's
they
what I'm
could.
saying. Vault 7, this is the CIA hacking thing, right? This has all gotten out. So basically, all of this stuff they're doing can also easily get out.
You know how we were like, oh, let's avoid like controversial
was thinking
topics for the
about that.
first thing.
But you all brought
Sorry.
somebody here.
And Mick was like, here's something controversial.
The one
Yeah,
thing-
TV's watching you. I was like, well, yeah, because we're streaming. But...
Oh,
It's a
well,
pay-
cool.
Go on. No, go on.
It's fine.
I've forgotten what I was going to say.
Oh, right. Okay. I've also forgotten, so you have to. Someone's else comment something.
What? Free beer?
Just listen to this conversation instead.
Yeah, sorry, my
Alright.
apologies.
Was she offering free beer?
Pre beer. She's my lovely wife has brought me a beer.
Aww.
Cheers.
She's nice to you, isn't she?
It's an Adnams and everything.
It is an Adnams, but
I've
she's
got
decided
a
that
Carling with a widget.
Carlin with a widget. She's decided she wants to open all the bottles in here, though. And clang and clash. With a big
I
smile
have.
on it.
Good healthy H2O.
Ooh.
I've had
I'd
one of
also-
those.
It also
Only
have a
one.
Ribena. So, I
Um,
bet Kabbage has got a Coke.
I have actually got nothing at the moment. I'm dying. I'm dehydrated. I'm dying over here.
That's why your
Kabbage
thumb's all
wasn't
weird.
That's my thumbs weird, yeah. Dodgy thumbs.
dodgy.
Oh, there you go. Right, for this, my camera's now backwards, so it won't matter if it comes on there.
It will never happen again. What just happened?
It'll never just happen again. Oh, I've just lost that. Oh,
Until face rig stops working.
thanks in working anyway. It's having none of it.
I thought you said you were going to have it all sorted.
I'll do it now, live. Just fix it. There you go.
Do it live.
Live on air.
Okay, cool.
See what happens.
So yeah, what other subjects did you have then?
I also had what was the one I was going to talk about? Oh right, Rick and Morty.
I haven't seen the new one. I've only seen the previous two.
What do you think? What's your opinion? Rate them out of 10.
I love it.
You love it.
I've got like 3 t-shirts now, I think, of Rick and Morty.
And you thought you were going to hate it as well, didn't you?
I-
But I brought it around and I was like, watch this. And then I came back, I think it was like the next week. No, like a few days later, and you were like, I've been watching so much Rick and Morty.
I even bought Pocket Mortys for my phone.
Oh, yeah.
I spent so
You were
much
like,
time on that. Everyone's like, yeah, I
what
know,
have
we've had
done?
it. We've had it months. We've completed it. What have you been doing?
Completed it, mate. There you go, sorry.
It is a really good show.
Yeah. Yes. Wubba dub dub. I'm assuming by Tash doesn't watch Rick and Morty.
No, never seen it.
Never
Oh,
seen.
shit.
You've got to put it in your life. You'll love it.
But I don't know.
When the first episode that I watched, I was a bit like, I think because the first episode is quite awkward, because it is lots of you and me, Morty, me and you, Morty, and then lots of like oh
Scary
what is
devil.
that?
Oh, Jesus.
You think that's Jesus or something else?
Like generally like taken aback by that.
But, I think I've seen like a bit of an episode. Morty's the drunk uncle, right? And he
No.
That is
No?
completely wrong. You're
drunk
completely
grandfather.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, Morty is the nephew, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Rick is the
Rick
guy.
then. And he like kidnaps him and takes him on an adventure.
It is consensual most of the time.
Most
Of the time. Why are you a demon?
Dunno.
Okay.
Kind of looks like he's chewing a little bit. He's like,
It does. Nice bit of cad there.
It's for the cabbage. Right?
Oh, what is that?
Amazing.
Like green screen it.
That's interesting.
I can't get the sound to work.
It did kind of work then.
It's only when somebody else is speaking.
Oh wow. I like the background.
Oh yeah, it is talking like when we're talking. Oh whoa, why are the eyes getting so big? That's terrifying.
It's on drugs.
It's because your camera's on backwards, Kabbage. That's the problem.
Oh yeah.
It's horrifying. I love the way it's laughing.
Oh.
Oh my god.
This is me looking down at the screen, by the way.
I see. Is it actually
Is that
like
you,
moving
Chris?
around with your face? Like, how is that working?
I've lost.
Because if that's what your face is doing, then I'm really horrified.
No, this is when you speak, it speaks. It speaks. I can hear myself. It's really annoying.
Why has it got one eye open? It's winking at us.
I have my hand over my eye. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's just all kinds of horrific. Oh,
Oh, you've turned to the fox.
casual fox.
Oh, that's cute.
You can
I
put
bet it's
clothes
going
on
to
it.
get freaky though.
This is a doge. Thank you very much.
It is a doge. Oh,
It's a black and
doge.
What's a
white doge.
doge?
It's the wow doge. It's like much wow.
It's a Shiba Inu.
Yeah.
The
They get
cutest
stuck.
doggy ever.
Oh, okay.
I don't like that.
Oh,
That is disturbing.
It's like an old man baby.
Hey, Squid Dad. Dad Squid?
Squid Dad. That's it. Yeah, word for word.
He's a bit weird as well.
What? Who?
TTT got,
Why?
Is he a terrorist? Is he at Team
TF2.
Fortress? TF2?
Yeah.
You have to, yeah.
Carton looks like TF2.
Oh, he's fallen asleep. Ah! Oh, God.
Why are his eyes not opening?
It's because I'm
Oh,
looking
okay.
down at the screen, so it just assumes my eyes are closed.
It just assumes. It knows what you're doing.
It knows what I'm up to, yeah.
I think maybe your computer's spying on you. And
Maybe.
actually, this is what he looks like.
Hmm.
Possibly.
The rest of the podcast could just be this.
Just looking at different characters.
There you go. This one will work.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
right.
Or
That is horrific.
Or we
What
could
is
go
that
really-
meant to
This
be?
is from Dread out the game, or I could be really controversial.
Oh god. The hair looks about right
Oh, what is happening? Why is he waving his head around?
I was
He's
trying to
waving.
get the hair to flick.
You just do his little stank face. Stank face. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. It'll be fantastic.
Theresa May, really, don't you?
What is on his head?
Nothing.
Is there a knife in his head?
He's lost my face again. What a madman.
So what other topics do we have?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was working on this now. So
Well,
lost my-
apparently,
Go on.
urine could help grow food in space.
Well,
Ooh,
how did-
that's quite interesting.
Yeah. It's on that Live Science website, and it says that scientists in Germany are testing ways in which urine and sweat could help astronauts grow food on Mars,
Oh, okay.
which is
'Cause
quite
there's-
interesting.
They're doing some research, aren't they, into what plants pull
Colonising.
what? But what plants pull what minerals in?
Mm.
So they try to mimic like the moon's environment or Mars's geology. Geology, is that the right word? But whatever the composites that make up the ground are, and then see what will grow and see if it's then still edible.
Yeah.
Because obviously if it pulls in shitloads of metals, then you don't really want to be eating it, do you?
Not really.
But okay, so
Using-
then using. Go
I'm
on.
getting way too distracted by this Donald Trump head. Why is he looks like he's going to fall over? I'm sorry.
They're using synthetic and human urine. I'm just wondering what synthetic urine is made out of.
Yeah. How do you synthesize urine?
with a parallel.
I'm not really sure.
With a what?
He's gone.
Oh.
He's died. Okay.
Still here, don't worry.
So the scientists are filling columns of urine with pumice stones,
Right.
and then the holes of the pumice stones are colonies for the bacteria that feed on urine, and they're converting the ammonia in the urine into nitrates and nitrate salts,
Right.
and then they should be able to plant things in that.
Okay. That's
And-
really clever.
I
Yeah.
don't, like, why is he so
Yeah.
What's going on? Sorry, I'm getting so annoyed by this.
Can you please change from Donald Trump?
Why is his face so close?
I don't like it. It's
Leaning
really
forwards.
disturbing.
Look, if I go with this guy,
Distracting from Tishy Tash's story.
I just gotta recalibrate.
No, there we go. He stood up now.
Yeah. It's like infinitely less terrifying.
So they're simulating and testing greenhouses that could be assembled inside a lunar or Martian habitat to provide the crew with a local source of fresh food,
That's nice. Isn't it?
which is really
That's
good.
really cool. That is.
Keep him hydrated.
Shows we're a lot closer to colonization than you'd really think, though.
Yeah, I mean, there definitely steps are being made in that way, and you're like, this is definitely where they want to be.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, got to colonize the universe. It's got to be ours.
We must own it all.
Yeah, go around
Wasn't-
sticking flags in all over the place.
Wasn't there some architectural plans for a moon base,
Yeah, I think there
Mm.
was.
and they were going to send up
There have been
like a
several.
giant. Yeah, I thought they were going to send up like a giant 3D printer that
Oh
would
yeah,
then
you were
use the
telling me about
materials. It would use the materials on the moon to actually physically build something. So there'd be like a little holding pod for people to stay in, so they can work and set up this giant 3D printer, and it would then just churn out and build an actual structure that they could then move into, and it'd be airtight.
That's really cool. But then it does make me worry if messing around with the moon would affect our tides.
Yeah, as long as you didn't take anything away from it, surely it would still be. Its mass would still be the same.
Yeah, I suppose.
Couldn't changing the actual like structure of it potentially put its orbit off?
I don't know.
Not
Well,
by,
depending
yeah, but it
on how
wouldn't,
much you changed it by.
it wouldn't be by a mass amount, an amount that would affect us that much. Or
Well,
at all.
you say that, but you know that we'll just keep going until something happens.
Well, that's why we got scientists for. To do the maths.
I thought it was drifting away from us anyway. The moon.
Yeah, but that's going to take millennia. Well, that's probably not true. A couple of like a millennia or two.
If we make it heavier, will it pull it closer? So if we just send shitloads of stuff there.
I think you have a really bad grasp of what gravity is.
It would pull it closer, would it not?
Well, I don't think we can put. So you could build your house on the moon, and then it would be like, right, come back. And that's how it would work.
There's got to be a point, hasn't there?
And
It would be lighter and it would be heavier.
I don't know.
Um,
Maybe you're right. Maybe it would work like that.
I don't know.
But I have nobody to ask at the moment who is smart. No offense.
Mm. According to the Mirror, 6 mysterious 3-mile-high alien towers were discovered on the moon in a NASA satellite image.
According to the Mirror.
Yeah,
That's it.
I put that because it's not very trustworthy.
It's better than the Mail, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it? The thing that Dad keeps looking at, the Suffolk Gazette or something, where it's
Private
just
Eye.
fake news. Love fake news.
Fake news.
So we're going to drop fake news into our stream then.
I think
Ah,
Like, we've got to talk about one item completely seriously, but it's completely and utterly fake and bullshit.
I can give you some fake
So-
news.
With the alien towers, people, it's like conspiracy theorists are saying that they're actual alien built towers, whilst someone's like, they're probably just image glitches.
That's pretty much the internet, I think. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
like the History Channel, isn't it? Look at this thing. It's really, really insane. They're like, yeah, it's probably like a mark on your camera. No. We spoke to this guy, and the guy was like, well, I'm not saying that it couldn't be. It's like, proof from him, because he didn't deny it. No.
Are you sorted, Cabbage?
I'm not. I'm on a breakdown. I can't get to work.
I'll turn it off then. Turn it off. That's all right. We can live
Right.
without it.
If I just stay as this guy, I have no mouth, so that works.
Okay, yeah.
But I need
As
to
you move, when you move, is that kind of how you're
hang on.
moving?
You're
I don't
moving
think
like a really drunk person.
We'll do it when it looks normal.
I can't. My chair creaks too much.
Hang on. Let's see if there's anyone else. Someone better I can go with. Someone who makes a little bit more sense than just the pyro.
Yeah, just gas mask.
Ah.
Watching the stream of us all wibbling around looks really funny.
I
Bit like we're doing a little dance. If you couldn't hear anything, you'd be like, why are they dancing?
Dancing.
Oh, it's got a drippy face.
That's a bit harsh. That's a bit
It's
harsh.
a turkey.
Look. Yeah, but it's got a drippy face.
They all
Oh,
have those weird gobble
No,
bits.
no. Normally it comes down here. It's not like hanging off the nose.
Oh, well, there you go. That works. I like that one.
What the hell is that?
That's me.
Oh shit.
Tash's
Cowboy.
face looks completely like, what the fuck?
No, I'm on BBC News and I just saw that there was a landslide in Colombia
Like right
Oh,
now,
shit.
live.
34 minutes ago.
That's pretty.
Wow.
Not great, is it? Could be better.
Are people okay?
I would
Probably
assume.
not. There's
I'd a guess.
definitely no. There's more than 200 dead.
Oh.
Over 1,000 soldiers and police are involved in the effort to dig everyone out.
You know?
It's not the best, is it? Could be better conditions. Do we know what caused it?
Yeah, it's in a town of Mocoa. It's in the southwest. So my little heart attack is good because it's not Bogota. So it's
Do you
really
know people
sad.
in Bogota?
My best friend lives in Bogota. So
Ah.
it was just like mild panic.
The panic set in for a moment.
Yeah. Yeah. But that is horrible.
Yeah, genuinely, yeah.
Would not want to be there right now.
Your little man, sorry, as a hopefully a hilarious side, but kind of looks like he's really badly trying to unpick a wedgie.
You might be. You don't know.
He does.
Like, oh.
I sit on an angle, right? This does not make fun, yeah? It's just abuse after abuse.
It's just- And he kept leaning back as well. I think that's what just made it.
He's lost all facial recognition at this point. If I just lean back like this, that works.
Anyway.
They pop the news up again.
I saw the trailer for the new Mummy today.
Right, with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
There's a new Mummy film?
Yeah.
Didn't know this.
It's very explosions and
Mummy
over the world.
So, Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise. Classic Tom Cruise.
I don't know how I feel about it with him in it though. It's not the
Where's
same.
my Brendan Fraser? That's what
I know.
Exactly.
What happened to Brendan Fraser? Because he used to be in everything. And
well,
he was like ripped.
I can tell you what happened. I watched a video on it. Basically, they offered him to do, Journey, that movie? Remember Journey to Center of the Earth?
Yeah.
Right. They offered him a number 2, and he said no. And then nobody wanted to hire him. So.
Poor Brendan Fraser.
He's an idiot.
Oh. I would have said no to a second one of that too, though. It was a shit film.
Hang on. You can't hit the Rock like that. He was in it.
Yeah, but still, it was a shit film.
Well, speaking of films, gonna knock it on the head here with a bit of Power Rangers.
Ugh. It looks so bad.
I'm gonna rate it.
They're all bad, Tash. That's the thing. They're all fucking awful.
Look, I can confirm the rating of this particular movie because I've seen it.
Hey, Nanny Joyce.
Hey, Nanny Joyce.
Hi, Nanny Joyce.
Right. Rating the movie.
Kabbage, you did not greet Nanny Joyce.
I did it, all right?
Oh, all right.
What's the actual rating for it then?
The rating. I told you the actual rating. I can give you the Kabbage rating.
Okay.
I'll give it a solid 7.5 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
But it looks so shit.
Is it like one of those things where you're like, it was bad, but it was so bad, was it good? In a kind of nostalgic, like, oh, I love the Power Rangers.
Right. I'm going to clarify. It's not that nostalgic, considering I wasn't out when the original series started. Thank you. I wasn't even alive.
No, I know. We established this the other day.
Right.
But you didn't. You could have watched the new Power Rangers.
Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Right. Carry on.
There you go.
Right. But I tell you why it was good. Because they basically said, I watched the first episode of Power Rangers Mighty Morphin the other day. And they basically go, there's that episode, we're going to make it better. And they did. And that was
okay.
It. You've gone with such low expectations.
I'm not going to watch it in the cinema.
Understandable.
No.
Understandable. But it made a lot of money.
I made that mistake with Transformers.
Why would you ever watch that in the cinema?
Well, because at the time,
Which one
the
was this?
person I went to the cinema with really liked Transformers. So I was like, oh, I have no idea what Transformers is really. So yeah, go and watch that. And I was like, wow, that was shit.
Well, I think you made a
Yeah,
mistake.
but people make you watch bad films. I had to watch the new King Kong the other day.
That's not meant to be
Was it
terrible.
bad?
It's really good.
I tried to take a nap on the new recliner seats in the cinema during it.
It's got a 78% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Boring. And then, like, the only bit that kind of it annoyed me, so he was good acting, but just the guy that played the Colonel, Samuel L.
Jackson. I can't believe you don't know his name, but carry on.
How can you not? He's in everything.
He is in everything. His character did a very good job of making me dislike him.
That's what he's done for.
Yeah, well, obviously. But apart from that, I didn't really give a shit whether they died or not. So...
Well, that's right, isn't it?
And it was a bit too, like... I don't know, all Kong movies are kind of bad.
Oh, I don't know. There have been, like, I'm sure I've seen ones I've been like, that was all right. But I mean, that kind of big, like, epic action film is not always, like, the best.
No.
Isn't
like,
that,
it's all a bit much. And you're like,
But at least...
actually, if you think about the story, it was a bit shit.
Yeah.
We were distracted with a lot of things going on.
Yeah, I think that's what they were trying to do. Like, the story was actually kind of a bit shit, and then it was just, like, explosions and giant things you've got to kill, and oh my god,
Look
he's
over
dead.
here.
Yeah.
well, little info on King Kong. He's actually been set up for a sequel against Godzilla. So
No.
there you go. Now you know. Now
But I
you
thought the new Godzilla was awful.
You don't seem to like any of these
Scraping the
movies.
barrel, isn't it?
You seem to be hating on a lot of these movies, Tash.
Well, in all fairness, the acting in Godzilla was definitely questionable.
Bryan Cranston was in that.
He was terrible.
Oh,
Oh, I have seen that film.
Well, he was good in Power Rangers. I'll give him that.
It was honestly some of his worst acting in that film. Not in Power Rangers, obviously, but
It
in
was all
Godzilla.
just a bit. Yeah, I'm remembering it now. Now that you said that he was in that, I was like, it was just so typical. It was like you're trying to do this whole emotional, like, I can't leave this person, and you're like, yeah, but you have to because Godzilla, and just get over it and like do the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but there's
Basically.
danger around you. You're not going to spend time like faffing around with something that's not important, which
Hang
they
on.
do in those sorts of films, and that
Yeah.
pisses me off.
So
Yeah, the really elongated, like, I can't leave you scene, but we're gonna die if we leave you.
Yeah, so it's
If
like,
we
just
don't
leave
leave
them.
you.
Yeah,
It
just leave them.
gets
Otherwise,
on my
you're all
nerves.
gonna die.
Yeah, there was like one chase scene where they stopped for like
Right.
5 minutes because a guy was gonna run off and save the day. And I was just like, just leave him, just go. Like, the thing would have eaten you by now.
And just stand there and be like, he'll be back.
I'd like to see it from a different point of view. I'd like to see Godzilla, but from the point of view of Godzilla.
That would be good. He's like, tiny ants, squish them.
Well, the point of Godzilla, there's actually a really emotional story behind it. Somebody did something in the water nearby Japan, and then they were like, hang on. Was it Japan in this Godzilla film?
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty sure it's-
Bunch of white people in Japan that got you, right? And she's basically annoyed because they've attacked her, so she's fighting back, saying, sort of showing dominance, and then she was back in. That's the point of Godzilla.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which I think is a much better story than we got to kill it, or whatever they did to Godzilla.
Oh, it came out of the ocean where its home was, and now we're annoyed. Ooh. Gotta kill it.
And also, it's all CGI, so get a man in a suit. That's what I say. I do that. I get paid to go to the suit.
You get paid to be in a Godzilla suit.
I would totally do that. If somebody said, "Look, we're looking for some idiot to go in a Godzilla suit, you up for it?" I'd be like, "Yes, I'm up." But
Specifically, some idiot, right?
yeah,
Not
yeah.
just any person. They want an idiot.
Yeah, they're cheap, innit?
Okay. I don't know. Idiots could be quite expensive nowadays.
I don't know.
David Beckham,
Yeah.
What do you mean?
saying no more.
He's not an idiot.
Oh, he's sweet though.
He's not an idiot. He's just
Bit
a
of
little
a
bit
moron.
He's a little bit special.
Yeah, but it's sweet. It's like, coat, please. You're like, oh, David. Oh. Bless your little heart.
Famous for nothing, though, isn't he?
Oh no, he's done like he does the football very well.
No, I mean now. Like he's not doing anything now. He's just sort
Oh,
of.
I don't know. He just sort of waves his body around.
Feel
Gets a
bad.
lot of money for it, though.
He does. He does. I have no problem with David Beckham, really.
Just that you think he's stupid and stuff like that.
That's not a problem, though. I don't think he's.
You don't think,
I don't think he's stupid per se, but maybe not the brightest pencil.
Sharpest pencil.
Yeah, I was gonna like brightest light bulb.
Brightest button, I think, is what I meant to say, but I kind of went like sharpest pencil and brightest button, and just went brightest pencil. It's like that dandelion color that went away.
Yeah.
That was the brightest pencil in the box. Yeah.
I wonder if it got
Right.
replaced by sunshine yellow.
Oh, that would be nice.
I've just noticed how weird this looks.
What, your waving target face?
Yeah.
Only just.
Only
It's
just,
taking
I've
you a
only,
while.
I've only just
Just
opened the
rocking
stream.
side to side
I'm just turning in my chair.
a little bit. Oh, I see. Not
I'm not just rocking side to side.
just
Look how
doing
cool
a
that is.
Stevie Wonder impression.
I can't find us, right? I'm looking on talk shows. I just want to see where we are. And I can't find us on talk shows.
There should be five people in there.
That's because we're streaming talk show, not talk shows.
McMoo, you've made a big mistake. We're not going to pull anybody in.
Mistakes.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's going to fix it. So basically, there's been nobody who's even popped in.
Hey,
Nanny
Nanny
Joyce.
Joyce popped in.
All right, sorry, no, guys. Yeah.
Can't forget Nanny Joyce.
Oh, the terrifying wibbling face of doom.
What game is he from? Hang on.
Don't know. Target McDead face.
Target.
He is a Nova Kid avatar.
Didn't Boaty McBoatface make its first voyage the other day?
She did.
But they didn't name it Boaty McBoatface. They named a
No.
full boat on the boat Boaty McBoatface.
Yeah, they did. They did indeed. But at least Boaty McBoatface still prospered on. That's not the right
Yeah.
words.
He
What did
carried
they
on.
actually call it? David Attenborough?
Yeah, it was a bit rubbish, isn't it?
I prefer
Well,
Boaty McBoatface.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you can't offer it to the internet and then sort of, not do it.
Here's what you could have won.
Yeah, but it's a whole in the car saying, you could have had it. You would guess the right door, but we're not going to give you that car. We're going to give you the seat in the car. That's basically what they did. Which I think is bang out of order.
It is pretty much.
But everyone likes David Attenborough, so.
He's all right. Pull his weight.
He's alright.
I've never really seen Planet Earth.
Oh, it's worth a watch.
I really need to see that new one.
Planet Earth.
Oh, I got Dad Planet Earth 2 on Blu-ray. And it's pretty amazing. They have like the bears scratching their backs on trees. That's quite nice. That's enjoyable.
I like the city one the best, I think, out of all of them.
The city one.
Yeah, where they were, they had. Oh, I don't even know what they were. They were like snow leopards or similar, coming into the town, and hyenas being hand fed were pretty impressive as well. But the snow leopards were coming, not snow leopards, but something similar coming into the town, jumping a wall and stealing pigs.
I love leopards.
And Katie didn't like it at all.
No.
No, because they were baby pigs.
Some of them
and
are horrible though.
Yeah.
The one that
Leopards
always
have to eat.
bad is
They do.
there's that bird that's called the shoebill bird, and basically like if they'll have chicks, and then if one of them is looking like it's sort of not as strong as the other one, then the bigger one will like bully it for food, but they'll just encourage the stronger one to sort of push it out, and they'll feed up the stronger one because it's going to survive, and it's horrible.
Yeah.
Like,
Aren't we lucky humans don't do that?
Yeah.
For the most part.
I would not have survived.
You are the runt of this litter. Leave.
I am. I am the shortest one in my family by quite a lot.
How tall are you?
5'3.5".
That's not that small.
You're taller than me.
Yeah, but my family's like my mum's what 5'9", 5'10".
Oh right, so you have a fairly tall family.
Yeah, and my brother's over 6 foot. My dad's 6 foot.
Ah, I'm from a family of hobbits. My dad's like 5'6". How tall do you think Dad is? He is like 5'6", isn't he? 5'5", 5'6".
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, roughly.
I always thought Mick was really tall.
I'm not very
Aw.
tall at all.
How tall are you?
No.
Give us the numbers.
5'8", 5'9".
Like average height.
And I
Average,
was
yeah.
like, he's so
Average.
tall.
Why did you?
That's so cute. It's like you never met anyone outside of your family until you met Moo.
I think it just felt like he was like a tall person in our family now.
Are you the tallest one of your family?
I think he might be.
No.
Maybe Uncle John.
I saw Reese recently, and Reese is now taller than me. He's my younger brother.
yeah.
He is finally taller than me, and I'm most disgruntled about it. I'm not happy about it.
I think
You know.
it's a hard life.
He was wearing clicky little shoes though.
I don't care that he was wearing clicky little shoes. There's a couple of inches.
What
right?
a clicky little shoe.
I don't know what that
They had
means.
like a little heel on them. They had like a little
Is he-
clicky heel
Yeah,
on
as he
them.
was walking around town, they were going.
They're
Tapping
just
around.
pretending to be a horse.
Yeah.
He needed to be a horse. Yeah, that's exactly what he was trying to do.
Okay.
That was such a weird way to
Fancy
describe
coat.
it. Clicky little shoes.
They were.
How is this band going?
He is still playing music. They are still playing music. He's not recording very much at the minute.
No,
It's just
they
him and
made me add
Lily.
them on Facebook ages and ages ago.
I made you add him.
No, he did.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that him
After
and Lily?
EGX ages and ages ago.
Oh, he just found you with messages going, add me, add me, add me, add me.
Well, no, one message and I was like, fine. It doesn't take much to force me to do something.
Was that him and Lily?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's going to make any more. I really hope he does. It'd be cool if he does.
Your ear looks super weird like that.
It's because I always sit with one ear out. I've
Maybe put
always
the
done
other
it.
ear out.
Oh, it looks like cauliflower ear.
It does. Put the
It's
other
weirder. It's weirder if I do the other ear.
Well, but then we can't see it as much.
I even do it at work with ear defenders. If I'm if the machine stopped, I won't take them off.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I did that. I've got.
You just take one out, and it's always the same one, and that's good. This is my deaf ear.
Got a squish.
You wear it really weirdly, but I understand why you do it. It's so you can hear everything else.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
People can't sneak up on you.
They do it, and they can't do that anyway. The doors are right.
Okay.
Kung Fu as soon as they come in. I mean,
I do that quite a lot, but I'd take it right off my ear. But I think it's because I've got quite large ears.
yeah, I don't understand how you can't take it off. Like I can push mine off easily. I don't have anything squished up. That just seems weird.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just make my ear super uncomfortable.
There's a one of Mr. Knox Boner's friends.
Mr. Knox Boner.
Mr. Knox Boner, yeah, he's a follower of McMoo. One of his friends called Hat Dat Sat. He wears his headphones like this.
Right. Well, he's not hearing much. I'll be honest.
Well, he's got speakers in his room as well, but he hasn't got a separate mic, so he has his mic pulled out like this somehow.
Right.
So he can still use his mic on his headset, and then he has all the sound coming out of his speakers.
Why wouldn't he just put his headset like?
See, that makes a lot more sense. That's what I was going to say.
Maybe that makes a lot more sense.
But it's definitely a USP, isn't it? It's like he's the guy that wears his headphones weird. Everyone knows who he is.
Kind of looks a bit like Mickey Mouse.
Why wouldn't he just spend 15 quid and get a microphone?
I don't know.
Because
that's what he does.
Put your shoe on your head.
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah.
Why is this a thing? Is it just something that they want to do to embarrass you?
Yeah, it comes from cam whores and what you can make a cam whore do.
I see.
Yeah. And a door sale.
Oh, was that whole thing where you tried to get me to do the salt thing as well?
The salt thing. Yeah.
And I was like, no. I can see where this is going quite quickly.
Stick your tongue out and put some salt on your mouth and on your tongue.
Oh, that thingy.
I am very confused.
Well, stick your tongue out.
I'm not. Oh, we jerk off into your mouth.
Yeah.
There you go. Well done.
I was trying to think, why is that a challenge? And then I would just be like, no, yeah, I got it.
That was on one of our very early streams as well.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did I try and make you do that on stream? I don't think I tried to make you do that on stream.
I think, yeah, you did.
Did I?
Oh,
my apologies.
Terrible.
I know, right?
Bang out. Real comedian.
Yeah, so that was that.
I finished the.
Let's
Have
see.
you finished your nails?
Yeah.
Ooh, no, it looks good. It's good. In other news, dachshund owners celebrate all things long and short. More than 100 dachshunds and their owners gathered in Bath to celebrate their long and short dogs.
Did you just say Bath?
Yeah, because that's how I feel like they'd say it if they were in Bath.
Okay.
I don't know why. Actually, know where Bath is, to be fair.
It's
You
near
don't know
Bristol.
about
Yeah.
it.
But I wanted to read it in that more than 100 dachshunds and their owners gathered in Bath to celebrate their long and short dogs. How
They
much to
definitely
read?
don't have that accent.
I have
No,
never.
probably not.
Think of more of like a farmer, and you're closer to the Bristol
Like
Bath
Bath?
accent.
Is it more like Bristol? Oh, it's Somerset.
Yeah, Somerset.
Somerset.
Oh,
Was it just me being pleased, or was it in Somerset?
Yeah. Yeah, it made me think of Russell Howard's like Bristolian accent
More
pretending.
than 100 dachshunds and their owners gathered in Bath
You sound like Russell Howard's mum.
to celebrate their long and short dogs.
that sounds really strange. Oh, fingers.
Yeah, so
Have you
that's on news. That was a news article on the BBC website.
It's good to see they're expanding.
Yeah.
What I was going to talk about, a little bit controversial, just a tad. Gaming firms, such as those sort of gaming firms that make games, are going to relocate because of Brexit.
I did.
What?
I saw that, but I didn't know who it was.
Let's see.
Oh, some 40% of British gaming companies are considering relocation.
Yeah.
That's quite a mass.
That's a fair few.
So it's a bit, it's a bit worrying.
Mm. Can't
Just a touch.
really blame them.
So, I'm not expecting, I'm not expecting everyone to move out, but it seems a bit dodgy, to be honest. I'm not happy with that at all. That's something, games are going to cost more. People are going to die.
Did you say people are going to die?
It's that extreme. I
Yeah.
think that Kabbage is going to have something to do with it, though.
The games will cost more and people will die.
It's not a fact. It's not a fact, but it's definitely up there, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Alternative facts. I was going to
But
mention
games are going to cost more anyway, aren't they? Because the rate of the pound has dropped massively, so the value is limited to none.
We'll see how it goes. What was I going to mention?
I don't know. I thought you had loads of subjects.
Yeah.
I do, but like none of them are. I'm thinking. I don't think you will. Well, half of you don't even watch stuff, so it's completely pointless.
Don't watch stuff.
You don't need to watch stuff.
You
Male
do watch.
contraceptive will be a thing by 2021.
Antiseptic.
Oh, I saw a thing about that.
Male contraceptive. It's taken in form of injection, and I cannot wait.
So it can be like, oh, I think that's actually your responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, I don't have to worry about me getting myself pregnant. Someone else can worry about that.
But then you'll be
I
getting
thought they'd-
like, no, I totally had the injection.
I
I
think
thought
it's
some
the,
guy
like,
in
relationships.
I thought some guy in Germany had developed a Switch.
Oh yeah, as like the having the snip, but they'd put a switch in it.
Yeah. Rather than having a vasectomy, you'd put a switch in it, so you could switch it on.
I
And off.
don't know.
Sperm goes off, sperm goes on, sperm goes off.
I don't know where they got with that.
But it takes, apparently you've got to wait 6 months. So if you turn it off, you've got to wait 6 months for all the cells to clear out of your system
Mm.
But
before
still,
you
that's
can then,
really
better than
good.
having the
No.
snip, I suppose. It's reversible.
Yeah,
It sounds pretty good, to be honest. Sounds like a real.
I need to find out if that's doable because then Andy can have that done.
By the way, you're having a surgery.
Yeah. It seems convenient.
Yeah,
It's a hell of a lot less work for a vasectomy rather than having tubes tied or anything like that. That's
God,
a
it's
massive
bloody
that's-
nightmare.
Yeah, it's a massive operation rather than just
Yeah, but it's not just a case of it being a massive operation. It's the fact that 99% of doctors will tell you no.
That's true.
Like, even if you've had 5 or 10 kids, you don't want any more, and you're like 35 or something, they'll still tell you no, which I think is disgusting.
What? Just because it's why?
In case you change your mind.
Oh.
In case like something happens to the kids that you've already got, and you want another one after that. Huh?
You then need to stock up on more children? Oh,
Yeah.
they broke.
Yeah.
They broke.
But now you can try and fight it, but most doctors will turn
The only way you get it done is if you get a
most women
documentary made
away.
about you.
Is what?
If you get a documentary made about you, you've got people with cameras with you. That's
Yeah.
how a lot of people get it done. They film themselves all the time doing it. So then the doctors sort of have to because it's online. And then they're like, oh, we're not being helpful.
Oh, I might try that.
Just go along with the camera crew. We'll all just come with you, just being like, have to do it now, don't you?
Yeah.
Matches on.
Now you have to agree.
I was going to mention Mass Effect, if anyone knows what happened with that.
Oh, yeah, I've seen mostly in the form of like memes of how awkward. I mean, just like that, the what was it called? The face thing
Yeah.
that you were using, of basically not all of the face moving together.
Yeah, it was completely.
And everyone looking a bit derpy, really.
It was greatly funny, greatly enjoyed by most. But apparently it's a good game with terrible animation.
Yeah, I love Mass Effect. I was replaying Mass Effect 3 when I got the Xbox One. I just think they are really good games. They put a lot into the story, which is nice. Although when I was thinking about streaming, I was like, there is a lot of standing around talking. Like maybe a bit too much.
Never even played one.
You haven't even played it?
No, I've played a game. I haven't played any Mass Effect games.
Oh, you should definitely try it. Oh,
Not a big story guy.
definitely try them. Well, Mo, you can access mine through my Steam if you would like.
Yeah, I haven't got access to your Steam library here.
Have you not?
Nope, not on my computer.
Oh, well,
You need
we'll
to
have
log in
to
here,
change that.
apparently. Yep.
And then you can play loads of games.
I don't know if I'll play
Fallout too.
it. Yeah, I might play Fallout.
Got 3 on there. It's the best. It's the best.
New Vegas. Isn't that the best?
What?
Isn't New Vegas meant to be the best?
No, New Vegas is not meant to be the best.
Oh.
New Vegas is not great. It's not awful, but it's not that great.
I've also only played the start of Fallout 4. Very uncultured in games.
I don't think I got very far on 3.
3 is definitely the best in terms of like actual, like it's so much creepier. There's like little things that you can find as well. You don't get a lot of that in 4, and you get blocked off from a lot of things in 3.
Right.
And the story's just a bit weird, and you end up in the same places like a lot in 3. You kind of don't, but you'll actually kind of want to go back to these places. It's just better. But you'll be like walking around a vault, and then you'll just find little notes that sort of hint towards something. Like I liked wandering around the vault where you come across loads of clones of a guy called Gary, and then you find out that he cloned himself to try and make himself like not feel lonely, and he went insane. It's cool.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Right.
And just stuff like that. Yeah, it's cool. I recommend.
What I was going to throw in, another thing over the list here, the Tomb Raider movie. The new one.
Didn't know there was a new Tomb Raider movie.
Neither did I.
She doesn't look insane. She just looks like a human being.
But so did
Angelina Jolie. Is that you going for?
what's her name?
You know about the actress in the first one, the original?
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
All
I could think was just divorce Brad Pitt. It's like the only thing in my head. Yeah, but she looked like a normal human.
Well, I think the issue with it was
Ooh.
is that they enhanced her breast size with CGI in post, so it was a bit off. To
What,
me.
Alicia Vikander?
No, yeah, she's the new one.
Alicia Vikander.
She looks like somebody who could actually, be Lara Croft.
Yeah, she does
Instead-
look.
I feel like Angelina Jolie just looked too fake.
I don't know. I think she worked quite well in terms of like how the games looked.
Mm.
She was kind of perfect for that.
In the newer games, the late Alicia Vikander, whatever you want to call her, looks
Yeah, she
a
fits
lot
better for that.
for the newer games. But the older games, maybe Angelina Jolie. But yeah, I think this one actually looks pretty good, to be honest, in comparison.
I thought I quite liked the Tomb Raider game that came out. What was it? Last like 3 years, I think. I
Yeah.
liked that game.
I think that's what it's more based on.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see the similarities in the character style.
Mm.
But yeah, Tomb Raider looks alright. New actress looks much better than the other one. I was going to bring up Spider-Man trailer. Is everyone?
Woo.
I've not seen it, although I keep seeing it come up, and then it says about the Deadpool trailer. I've not
Live
seen
rea-
either. But I
live
don't
rea-
like watching trailers.
Live reaction right now. On cam. Here we go. This is first time.
Are we all going to watch it at the same time?
The Spider-Man one.
Hang on. If we're going to watch it at the same time, I'll just send you a link. And we can all watch it at the same time.
I'm already on YouTube, but
You don't really? I'm going to watch it. I'm not going to watch it again then. Oh, I don't want to ruin the movie for myself too much.
Is it E3 2016 trailer? Doesn't seem right.
the Homecoming trailer, number 1, 2017 is the one I'm on.
Homecoming official trailer.
Number 2 is the latest one to come out.
Oh, so you don't want us to watch number 1?
You can watch number 1 if you want.
Is it Homecoming?
Yes.
Official trailer 1.
Yeah. Whichever one you want.
Okay.
Here you go. Live reaction.
It's not going to have sound.
Yeah, it's for the best. Don't want to get
It's fine.
copyright strike or anything.
It's a big zappy thing. Ooh. I don't. Why did his eyes change? Oh yeah, I forgot about how the new Spider-Man is. He dropped his Death Star.
You watching 1 or 2?
1.
1.
Which one are you watching?
1. Don't know.
Mm.
It was an awesome reaction from Tash.
Mm.
I'm watching the second one now.
Oh, okay.
It looks better. Yeah, I'd watch that. Which after the Amazing Spider-Man, I was like, I think I'm done with Spider-Man.
Number 1 was alright. Number 2 was a bit rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Well, got some.
great reaction. They live. Post it to the internet. So if you're gonna rate that, what do you? Yes, yeah.
Ow, sorry.
What should we expect your opinion of that movie to be when you come out of the cinema?
From the trailer, I'd want to give it like I don't know that I quite like the trailer, but then it felt a bit Deadpool-y as well.
Right.
Just because they're like, hey, you're not real Avengers. I can tell by the Hulk. And also anything with Robert Downey Jr. in, I'm a bit like, yeah, I'll go watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But is Thor in it?
No.
Because that just pushed it down like a little bit for you.
I love me some Chris Hemsworth.
Well, he's got a movie too, so there you go.
Yeah, I'd probably give it like I don't know, like a 7.
A 7, a strong 7.
6.5,
Or
like a 7.
that's
No,
probably-
like a weak 7.
that's a weak 7. That's not great. I'll be honest. I've had better 7s.
That's not bad. It takes a lot for me to rate highly.
What's the highest rated film you know?
Well, the highest rated film that I would give a high rating to.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Well, it depends on the genre.
Generally, I'm not. I've never
I
used somebody.
studied film for a lot of years. It's not
Yeah,
it's
like
not a
if you-
simple thing.
If you were to pick one film that's changed your life because you watched it,
Had a complete obsession for the film Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
hang on, before you say any more.
Gonna Google that.
I think it looks quite good.
Spider-Man or Fear and
Spider-Man.
Loathing?
Spider-Man.
I think it's one of those films that you'll come out of the cinema afterwards and be like, well, that was disappointing.
I don't know. I like all Marvel films, to be honest.
all Marvel.
Apart from Ant-Man. That was really bad.
Oh, it was weak actually, wasn't it? It was like I love Paul Rudd. I was so disappointed.
I'm gonna be a little bit different here and say that I think it's the best Marvel movie they've made.
Really?
You're just
Yes.
playing devil's advocate.
No, seriously, it's been my favorite for a very long time.
Oh,
What, Ant-Man?
And
I was disappointed.
I've not seen it.
you've not, McMoo, you're a fool.
McMoo hasn't seen that many films, to be fair to him.
Have you watched a film before?
A film?
Have you watched a film since the year 2000?
Yes.
He was watching Home Alone like a few months ago.
I watched the Michael Jackson film the other week as well. That took me back.
The Michael Jackson film?
Yeah.
Is it just called the Michael Jackson film?
I can't remember what it's called.
So it's starring Michael Jackson. Thriller, probably.
No, it wasn't Thriller. It was before that.
Film.
Oh, I think it was before that. It took me back to my childhood anyway. I had it on VHS. Yeah, Moonwalker. Yeah, I had it on VHS. It took me back.
I've not seen that. Excuse me.
What else have I seen recently? I don't know. I can't even think what I've seen recently. Trolls. I saw Trolls recently.
You watched some of the weirdest, like, it wasn't just like, I watched Home Alone the other month. Oh, and I watched Trolls. Like, they're not typical movies people say.
Well, he does have a child, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
That was with my niece.
I was going to say, if you just watch it with your child, I don't think you can understand what TV is yet.
I thought it was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed Trolls. Trolls is a really good film.
I have heard a few people say that it was actually quite good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think my dad said it was quite good when he took my sister.
Right. I don't know whether I'm going to go out my way to watch Trolls, to be honest.
We're all thinking, let's go and watch Trolls.
Maybe if you get really, really bored one day and there's like nothing else to watch.
There is,
Then
there is never nothing else to watch. There's always something.
and sometimes there's not really anything worth watching.
Well, you say that, right? Here we go. McMoo knows about this. It's my little TV thing. Little session, if you remember this. I've got too much TV. Like,
You are watching a lot of box sets.
I don't mess about, right? I've got Monday's pretty chilled, Wednesday 4, Thursday 3, Friday 5, and then it just keeps going like that pretty much.
Oh, that's right. Because we say to watch something, and you said you couldn't because you've got too much TV.
I've added more things. I didn't.
Are you watching Iron Fist?
I've seen it all. I'm done with that.
No. I'm about halfway through, I think.
It's good.
I got a bit bored.
Wait for episode 8 and 9.
Okay. I think, to be fair, I was just like PMSing and really grumpy. So I just got a bit bored.
I get bored of some series really easily.
Go
Like
on.
The Flash, I really enjoyed and then hated because I was like, I think it's more the intro than anything of just my name is Barry Allen and I am the fastest man alive. And it's
That
like
is
the rest
my
of the episode is just
favourite bit.
people being faster than him.
Yeah.
That is the
And
thing.
you're like,
He's like this, but everyone's faster than him.
I know, it's like the slowest man alive.
Like
He's
in
blurry.
the actual series right now, they brought Wally West on. I don't know whether you know about this.
Yeah, I stopped watching just as he
Well,
became flashy.
they're looking at the graphs, and Wally West is about like in the timeline is like if they became speedsters at the same time, he's like triple the speed of the Flash. Like it doesn't even make sense. You're not the fastest I like, the slowest mother trucker I've ever met.
Mm,
Oh, it's useless. But yeah,
yes.
so I don't know.
Little things like that.
the
I think I
only-
managed to stand about 20 minutes of was it Marvel Legends of Tomorrow or whatever?
These Legend Tomorrow. Point.
Freaking worst thing I've ever seen.
Well, I think it's great.
Pure cheese,
I think it's great.
grated parmesan.
I think we may have very different tastes in TV shows and films, Kabbage.
I watch a lot more TV than most people.
I feel this way as well. I think the first time I met Kabbage was in Minecraft, and you were Castiel,
Classic. What a great guy.
and I had no nice things to say about that.
You never have anything nice to say to me anyway.
I have lovely things to say about you.
Oh, no, I was not going to say that. That could go off really weird. But yes, go on.
The only contribution I have to this is: did you see that someone's made a Breaking Bad movie?
No.
No?
Is it
They
like a
have
fan
taken-
movie?
Kinda. It's been the producer of Breaking Bad has given it his blessing, but they've taken the entire series and broken it down into a 127-minute film. So actually, I don't know if it's on YouTube or not, but yeah, it's been their love. They have spent hours and hours going through every episode of Breaking Bad and just trying to highlight the key points, but trying to keep the story there as well. So it's apparently worth a watch.
So they
So,
edited the entire show into a film.
Yes.
That's pretty impressive work.
Time and effort.
And then I suppose for anyone that hasn't seen the program and they're like, oh, I feel like I should watch it, but that's such a lot of time. You'd be like, there's a film.
I might do that. I might watch that.
I might have to.
I did really enjoy Breaking Bad, though, to be fair. I thought it was
Yes.
good.
Everyone says it's great, but
I really liked Better Call Saul as well. I thought that was good.
isn't that still going?
Yeah, it is still going, but I mean, like, it's not doing anything at the moment.
All right, I don't watch it.
Sort of.
Never
hang
watched
in
anything like that. I don't like Breaking Bad that much. I tried it; it's a bit boring.
Oh, it gets,
I
like,
think it's been taken down.
Oh.
what, the movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's not the creator's choice, really. It's the studio.
No, this is true.
Sweet Point, you might be able to plead for it, but probably not. They might. You know what they could do? They could pay the guy and then have it and then air it as like a special.
Yeah, they could. Yeah.
That would be really nice. But they probably won't because who cares? Who cares what the fan wants? Right. I had one more thing. Well, maybe two more things. I have COD's going to World War II. Apparently, that's one thing. It's a bit pointless. And some major YouTube channels have been shut down.
Actually shut down?
Yeah, like they were shut down.
Who?
SourceFed and SourceFed Nerd, Nuclear Family. People be like, and that's it, I think.
I don't know.
Why
any
have
of
they been
those
shut
people.
down?
No,
No.
I don't know any of them.
Discovery sold them off to a different company, and then that company within like a month just immediately shut it down.
So
Oh, yeah,
someone
wasn't that
bought their
like-
YouTube channels to shut them down?
Like right, Discovery owned them, right? You know Discovery.
Okay.
And
They
then
bought them
like
from
the
Philly
distribution.
DeFranco, right?
Philly DeFranco, yeah, that's his name. And then they were just sort of, chopped up to a different company, and then they shut them down because they weren't making enough money. But they were making a lot of money, just slightly not enough. That's pretty much what it was.
It's a lot, but not enough.
That's business, though, isn't it? If it doesn't quite meet the mark, then
Well,
they
the
close it.
issue they have
Yeah.
is that there were people who were there, and they showed the graphs, and the graphs are actually getting better. So they were making more money, more views over time, but obviously it wasn't quick enough.
That's a shame.
Yeah,
Wow.
very saddening news, and how quick things can just immediately fall through. Because it was literally like a week they had to prepare to leave.
Wow.
I just thought I'd point that out, that anything can happen.
No.
And I think, off my
YouTube's
list,
kind of in a whole world of what the fuck at the moment, though.
money's gone crazy. People aren't getting the money they're meant to have and stuff like that.
Yeah, all the videos getting demonetized without notifications.
It's a bit insane.
And then there was a glitch where they couldn't appeal.
Yeah, well, it's still a glitch, isn't it? Or is that sorted now?
I don't know.
I assume it's still going. Doesn't sound like YouTube really cares to us. As long as they
I
get
feel massively out of the loop with this.
Yeah, I have literally no idea.
Oh, YouTube updated its algorithm that
Without telling
determined
anyone.
which videos would get monetary ad revenue, kind of thing. And they've decided to stop it for a lot of videos for no reason, really.
Well, the
Okay.
reason is PewDiePie they had that whole thing. Do we all know about the PewDiePie thing?
Yeah.
Where
Well,
he was
that-
going to close his channel.
No. Where
Okay.
When they said that he
Then-
said some bad things.
like they called him an anti-Semite and
He made a bad taste joke, and everyone took him seriously.
Well,
Yeah.
he said everyone. The Wall Street Journal took him seriously and made everybody who wasn't on YouTube think he was a Nazi. Do you know what
Yeah.
this is?
Even J.K. Rowling thought he was a Nazi, which I thought was like, dude, just do some research.
I know.
Normally, I agree with her opinion, but in that case, I was like, do some research.
She's a bit insane. She jumps the gun a lot, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, who do you know what we're talking about here? Did you know
Yes, I do. Yeah, because Disney dropped him.
Yeah.
It's sort of that whole
I
thing.
just thought it was hilarious.
Why he was sponsored by
Super
Disney anyway.
It was and then YouTube basically had to shut his stuff down. People were still not happy. AT&T pulled an ad, and then it just started this whole wave of people taking off their ads. So YouTube lost a load of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't really affect us that much, but in America, it affected them quite a lot.
Well, thanks to Wall Street Journal.
Thank you, boys, over in Wall Street. Oh, they're a little bit again. Another one of them companies. A little bit insane. Oh. That's it for my notes. Somebody else will come up with something.
Don't really have anything.
No, I need a bit more prep work, I think. Prep
Yeah.
time. In other news, it's Monday tomorrow.
Ugh, don't. I want.
Last week, before I get 2 weeks off, here we come.
What are you
Nice.
doing with your 2 weeks off?
Nothing.
I'm jealous.
Oh, it's great.
Streaming.
Oh, stupid Monday.
Sorry, my apologies.
What was that for? You have
I
to
don't
go
know.
to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
Just making sure everyone feels sufficiently bad about it.
Well, I'm
Yep.
to work.
I'm dreading it. I fucking hate my job.
I am to get up at like 20 to 8, and then I'm to be like out of bed at 10 to 8, and then I'm to get ready in 5 minutes and then leaving for my 8 o'clock start.
In all
That's right.
fairness, I don't start work until 12:30.
What?
What are you complaining about?
I just hate my job. I hate the people.
You're so loving and caring, really interested in their lives.
They're all assholes.
I work with a bunch of people who are like in their 40s. They always want stuff from me. I mean, it's really awkward. Like, I thought my mum was old, do you know what I mean? And then, wasn't.
Thanks.
Sorry. You are still old.
Thanks. I'm not that old.
You're older than me by a lot.
This is true. This is true.
So, I'll hit it with that.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for that.
Sorry.
I don't think you're old, no.
Oh, thank you, Tash.
I
Not yet.
I can't really think that you're old because I'm the second oldest. So
Well,
you're older than me, but I can't say that you're old.
he's definitely old. I can't
Okay.
confirm. He's
Because we've got
old.
this youngster in here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
makes us
feel
all
like-
feel old.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
These
he makes a point out of that.
whippersnappers.
That's a really good point.
All right. Okay. I might go then. I might get to bed if everyone
Yeah.
is finished. If we're done.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
But I think it was good.
Yeah.
Worked well.
Said some stuff.
I enjoyed that. I think with a bit more time, I think we could come up with some subjects. Maybe put them on Trello,
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we can actually.
if there's like anything we need to watch, we can watch it in advance.
Yeah. Rather
Every
than there just
episode
being
of
like
Iron Fist.
awkward silence.
I don't know. There wasn't much awkward silence.
Or just nope. No, we haven't watched that. We don't know
That
what that
was
is.
Rick and Morty. Gotta watch it next time.
Uh,
Don't
that was-
Rick and Morty. I know you have different taste to him, but I think you might like it. Give it another go. Give it another go. The first episode is a chore to watch.
okay.
I think the best episode is that one where they go inside the guy's body, and there's John Oliver's in there as a little empty body thing.
That just reminds me of the Magic School Bus.
Oh,
Yeah,
I used to
that's
love
it.
the Magic School Bus. Right, Nanny Joyce.
Night, Nanny Joyce.
Night, Nanny Joyce.
See ya.
I used to love the Magic School Bus.
It was such a good show.
It was.
I could never watch that show. Was never on.
You're
It
too
was.
young.
It takes me back. I used to watch things that I shouldn't be watching as a kid, like Beavis and Butthead, and fantasy football used to be on the same time as well, or roughly around the same time.
Right.
And I can remember watching Mr. Bumpy, and I'm sure it used to be really rude. I'm sure it used to be really rude and on late at night, but I don't think it is. I think Mr. Bumpy things go bump in the night.
Oh.
I'm
I
sure
don't
it used to be on
remember that.
late, but I
Well,
don't think it. But I don't think it was. But I used to thoroughly. I was trying to think of what other weird and wonderful things. I suppose you had South Park and
Can I
Cat
have your
Dog.
time?
Cat Dog. Yeah.
Oh, oh God, what's it called?
Cat Dog's just made me think of
Real
Sharky and George.
Monsters.
No, they've started
Ren
it again.
The Powerpuff
Um,
Girls.
I think.
Ah,
Real
it's too
Monsters?
Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, Ren and
That's what I
Stimpy.
said. I just said
Did
that.
you?
Sorry, I
Did you?
didn't hear you.
That's all right. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy was so creepy.
They started
So
showing
wrong.
it again.
Have they?
Yeah, on regular TV. It's good. It's
They
so
toned it
weird.
down a little bit. Is it not kids' TV anymore?
It's not kids' TV, no. But it's so good. It's so weird.
It's just quite disturbing, isn't it?
It is.
I'm trying to remember. There was this. There was a program that was like a sort of cartoon Big Brother. Oh, what the hell was that called? And that
Cartoon
was
Big
really
Brother.
weird.
I was going to say something about the Magic School Bus. McMoo, you're in prime position. You've got a kid. You have an excuse to watch the new series that they're bringing out.
Of
They're
the
bringing a
what?
new series out.
Yeah, the Magic School Bus.
I'm just going to watch all the old stuff.
You can watch the new
Mm.
stuff.
You know
High
what's-
Voltage
Go on.
High
Sorry.
Voltage Katie got an obsession with Arthur.
Oh,
She does.
Great.
Arthur's great.
Arthur is great. Yeah.
It's the
Drawn
second
Together. That's what it was called. Drawn Together. That was horrible. Sorry,
Mm.
Carrie.
drawn together. Isn't it this like the second longest running animation
What
after
Arthur? Yeah, I think it might be.
after The Simpsons? The
Definitely
Simpsons,
up
the
there,
Simpsons at the top as tops it,
Yeah.
but they're not far behind.
See, that's one we can all relate to.
I miss
Yep.
the Rugrats too. They were good.
Oh, yeah.
I just thought they were all idiots.
They're children.
Yeah, they are literally babies.
No, I just didn't like it. It was boring.
Wow.
I used to love the Rugrats,
They were so good.
but Postman Pat's gone downhill. He can't. He's just incompetent. He just can't do his job anymore.
It's like Fireman Sam though. They changed the art style and it's horrible.
Yeah.
It just looks weird.
Yeah.
I should become a fireman. Live in Wales.
And didn't they
Okay.
get rid of Postman Pat's cat?
What?
Yeah, I don't think they did.
Something against health and safety, maybe. Can't drive around in a
Have a
car.
cap in there. Thank you very much. Get around the lake one. I want that as an episode.
If Postman Pat was like doing the job that he's apparently doing, he'd have been sacked.
Oh yeah.
Because he spends most of his time just chatting with people and
He's
like
just
trying to
incompetent.
help
Like,
people out.
I've got to deliver this parcel. Oh, I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, I've left it back at the sorting office.
Okay.
10
And
out
then
of 10.
someone else,
Best postman
and
ever.
someone else, and someone else comes to his rescue and saves the day. And it's like, well, he's not doing his job, is he?
Why do I have this person?
Is that just teaching children that incompetency is okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you can't do it, as long as you tried, as long as you made the effort.
Yeah.
For the
Or I
Amazon.
don't know, maybe it'll instill in them, because we work with delivery companies, that sometimes they're just going to lose things because they're shit. They might be on top of their van, you don't know. They've lost it. They've stored it somewhere. They've stolen it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Something happened.
I've never understood if stuff goes missing. To be honest, what are you up to? Where do you put it?
It's when they deliver stuff and then don't get a signature for it. That's where you'll normally go, so you actually still get it and then get a refund for it. That's really handy.
That is pretty cool. It's like, yes, this never arrived.
Cool. All right. I will see you guys later anyway.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
All right. Cheerio.
All right.
Cool.
Bye. I'm assuming we're stopping streaming.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Bye, stream.
Bye. Bye.
Ow.
Is that it?